telling myself that because it has been a minute since I've recorded long form content on my channel. I unintentionally took a break away from my channel because a lot of stuff has happened. If you haven't been keeping up with me on like YouTube Shorts, Instagram, TikTok, anything like that, I had a baby. He's actually back there napping right now, our little baby boy. So we are now a family of 4 and it's been amazing in the best way. I had the fullest intentions of actually recording and doing videos throughout my pregnancy, postpartum, all that, but that went out the window. Being sick and having morning sickness with a toddler is not for the weak, and so there was no way that I was going to pick up a camera and film myself, let alone postpartum. I don't know how women do that. I mean, kudos to them, but I'm just like, I am just in such a bubble looking like a hot mess half the time. Like, there's no way I'm also going to pull out a camera and film. So I unintentionally just took a break. This was my second home birth, and this birth was so different than with my first. It was wild and amazing. If you guys want to know more about it, I have about 4 posts on my Instagram, but long story short, I had precipitous labor, basically a 1-hour labor from the time I woke up early in the morning to when I gave birth was about an hour. But by the time I knew that I was having like full-on contractions, about to give birth and can really feel everything, to when he was born was about 30 minutes. So I had an unintentional, unassisted birth. It was just my husband and I in our bathroom on the bathroom floor. That was not my intention at all. It's just he came so fast. My midwife just didn't make it in time, but thankfully everything was great. She showed up right after. But yeah, if you guys want to know more, that's on my Instagram. My mom was even here, but I think I had her run downstairs to get something, and by the time she came back upstairs, he was born. That's how fast it was. So it was insane, but it was really cool and empowering that I was able to do that. And it was a really cool experience that my husband and I were able to share. My postpartum has also been really great this time around. Way different experience than with my first. Some good, some things that I'm like working through, but overall way better. Breastfeeding is going awesome. Milk supply is great. I just feel very thankful this time around. It's just easier, and I feel like it's easier when you know going into it versus your first time. And for me, I was absolutely clueless. So that's kind of where I've been at since my last video. I think I got pregnant shortly after I had uploaded that last video, and then I just kind of went into hibernation. The other big news that I wanted to share is we are moving. We are leaving Hawaii and PCSing, which I'm very excited for, but I'm also kind of sad because Hawaii is just like, it's always going to have a place in my heart. I had my 2 babies here, and so it's going to be really sad leaving this home that I gave birth to them in, the island. My best friend lives here and she has her own child, and just saying goodbye to that is just going to be really, really hard. And it's starting to hit me now because it's getting closer that it's actually happening. Before it was like, oh yeah, we're going to move. And now it's just getting closer and closer, and we're starting to schedule things and set dates, and it's like, oh, this is really happening. So it's exciting though. I'm excited. We are going to the East Coast. I'm not going to say where just because it's sensitive information, but my husband got a job that he has been wanting to do for a while. He's still in the military, and this is something that he's worked really hard for, and I'm so excited for him. And this is just going to be so different, such a different way of life, going from living on an island and just kind of vibing here to going to the East Coast where it's going to be way busier, just different pace of life. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. We're hoping to buy a home. We've been talking with a realtor and looking at homes, so we're hoping to make that a reality, and we'll be there for, I want to say, about 5 years at least. So I feel like I'm going to be able to really plant roots where we're going to be at. So it's really exciting. I feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff for us to do there. The kids are going to grow there, and we can just do so many things with them. And it'll also be nice just to be on the mainland and be closer to family. We won't necessarily be closer, but I just feel like being over there, it's just more obtainable, whether you're flying or driving versus being on an island. It's not as easily accessible. So it'll be nice, but I'm very excited for that. And so that's kind of why I wanted to jump back into filming, I guess, hopefully to document this time before we leave and during our moving process, and just kind of entering into this new phase of life. Hopefully I will stay on top of it with filming because it's just a lot. I'm also working part-time, and so that kind of took priority. And yeah, it takes a lot of time to film YouTube and edit, and yes, but I love it. And so I'm slowly dipping my toes back into it, and hopefully this is like my little intro into doing that. He's wiggling, so I might have to cut this short. That is where life is at right now. So it's been amazing. And I'm gonna go snuggle with him before he wakes up. You don't eat your applesauce, so this is how mommy sneaks it in. These are how the zucchini muffins turned out. Make them all the time for my child because she is not good at eating her vegetables, and this is the only way I can really sneak them in, so I'm gonna try them. Make sure they taste good, even though I know how they taste. My little squish is waking up, but he's not crying yet, so taking this moment to